All right, guys, welcome to the SA Boxing Talk online. What I'm doing now for the next couple of weeks until things sort of settle down. Congratulations, Bangile, on becoming the SA champion. Very, very polished performance from you. You're coming of age now, really doing well. How did you assess your performance?
Yeah, it was good. I was feeling good for the whole fight, from the first round to the last round. So it was very it was not what I was expecting. It was an easy fight for me.
So you're saying it was an easier fight than you expected. Going down, all the social media was saying that you got it a bit too easy. What's your thoughts on those sort of comments?
Yeah, I was like, no, they don't know the new Bangile now. So I was like, okay, no, it's fine. But I couldn't expect that I can control the fight from the first round to the last round. And it was just very easy for me.
And Alan, when you heard that it was a majority decision, I see you shaked your head immediately. You disagreed with the fact that the one judge had it even. Just give us a bit more thoughts on that.
First of all, I think Bangile made the fight easy. Just answering that first question of yours, because they never expected this Bangile to fight the way he fought. I think they were assessing him on how he fought 4 years ago or 3 years ago for the SA title, and he's a different fighter altogether. So for me, with this particular decision, going back to your question on the decision, I was very surprised. And it was it's a bit disheartening, because the people around the promoter knows that your boy won clearly. And when I saw it at 114, I was totally shocked. Because then I rewatched it again and again, and there's no ways. Bangile took the fight by at least 6 to 7 rounds, at least. But this is the game of boxing, and we do get these decisions, and we do get different people viewing the fight differently. Unfortunately, this is how the game is, and we got to accept it. At least we got the win, which I'm grateful for,
I mentioned right at the beginning, the first question, that Bangile's performance was very polished. And what does it come down to? The fact that he's, not rushing he's almost accustomed to 12-round fighting now. Well, what is that down to, Alan?
Bangile is a type of fighter that he's a boxer, and he's a fighter, and he's a thinker. And he's a constantly hard-working man. He's got a high work ethic, and he's willing to learn, and he's willing to listen. And for this particular fight, we had a game plan, and he perfected it to the T, and he stuck to it. And I can recall once in the fight, we were talking to each other, and he said, "When can I fight now?" I think it was the middle of the fight. And I said, "No, just stick to the game plan." And it worked to perfection. And I sincerely believe, specifically in the later part of the fight, had Bangile put real pressure on him, he could have stopped him. But we didn't want that. We wanted a good points win, a clear points win. So it's all credit to him for working hard. Even during lockdown, he was working. And he's got that fighter that he doesn't mess around, he doesn't drink. He's so committed to the sport. And all credit to him for that.
And Bangile, the fact that you've got the SA title now, it's sort of one of those big things that gets ticked off on a list. Has it sunk in that you're the champion?
Yeah, it feels very good. It feels like now, I have what just want to name, what I'm gonna call it. I have a name now that Bangile now is a South African champion. So now he's ruling the country. So at least now I feel like I'm a real champion now than these titles I got. But now for having an SA title is very, very important to me. So it gives me more powers.
And now that you're the champion, there are still other big champions that hold titles in and around your weight division, but you're the SA champion now. Do you feel like you can call some shots now? Like you can start looking at bigger opponents?
For now, I just need to sit down with this man in front of me, Alan Tawel, and then we can see how it goes. But I feel like I can have 3-4 fights on this SA title to defend it. So I still want to keep this title. Like I still want to keep this title. I don't want to lie. So we still want to focus on this one. I can see these titles are just around and everything, and people are talking, are saying that there's a world titles, there's a this, there's this, but I want the SA title first to put me where he put me.
And Alan, what Bangile said there is that sort of, I'm guessing you guys are on the same mindset with regards to just, defending the SA title a few times and then maybe looking to launch from that point onwards.
Absolutely. And we even chatted a bit about this. There's a lot of guys that want to challenge him now. And some people said to me, someone contacted me yesterday saying, why don't you relinquish the title and go international? And I'm saying, no, we're happy to progress at this pace. There's no need to rush. Win the title, enjoy the title, defend the title. And then thereafter, we can assess it in a couple of months' time.
So the one thing that, I noticed is that, the WBA ratings, I mean, although you will look to defend the SA title a few times, the WBA ratings, you're in the top 15. And there's another South African in the top 15, which is someone that you had previously tasted defeat to. Is that in your mind to rematch Baleni one day?
For me, I would love that fight, especially when it can happen there where we come from in Tata. I would love that fight in Tata. For me versus Baleni, I would love that fight in Tata. And for a good title, for a good fight, like not just a fight, like a fight like that doesn't make sense. Like a big fight that's gonna make us like to be proud of everything we're doing. And then that's when we can do it. And then we can do it there at home in Tata. I would love that fight.
Would you want that fight to be in front of spectators? Because right now it's not possible that we can have spectators.
Yes. I would love it. And whatever is happening, like, it can be fine. That should be true. It should be fine.
And Alan, what's your thoughts on a fight like that?
We can discuss it. It's fine. Is he still in the South African ratings? I'm not sure. I haven't seen his name there. But like I said, the idea is to focus on defending our title. And if he becomes one of the prospective challengers, then so be it. Then we'll take it.
And Alan, from yourself on a personal level, Chifiwa Munyai is obviously the SA champion. You got another one. I see you made that your profile picture. The success that you are gaining, how do you put that into words?
It's awesome. It's an awesome feeling. They have the will to train harder and to learn. And that is, when I was watching Bangile's fight, and even when I was sitting and watching Chifiwa's fight, you actually enjoy the moment. I actually am grateful to be there, to see these guys put the science into action. That, Bangile, he showed the sweet science of boxing. And similarly, Chifiwa did when he defended, So it's great to watch. It's a great feeling. And I think we can only progress upward from there.
And Bangile, obviously being in the same stable as Munyai, did you look to him for some advice before this fight?
Yeah, I always play with him. He's a good boxer. Like I learn a lot from him. I don't lie, especially when we do like our light sparring, everything. I learn a lot from Spider, and he's the only boxer there in my gym that I can learn from him. Like if I do everything with him, that I can see that now I was doing something with a boxer. So he's experienced. Like I'm earning a lot from him. I'm earning a lot.
And now that you're a sort of established 12-round fighter, how long before you get back into the gym for preparation again?
I'll rest for 2-3 weeks and then we'll get on it. But yeah, we'll talk what's happening and everything. So according to my manager, will tell me, okay, now we can start to have this and that. But I just need a rest.
Well, one of the other guys that was helping you prepare for the fights is got an RBO world title coming up soon, Sabelo and Gibiana.
Yes. It's a very good fight. It's interesting. What I like, Sabelo got a heart. And Sabelo is the one who was helping us for this fight. So he helped us a lot. So I'm feeling best. Like for Sabelo, I feel a good feeling that Sabelo, if he can go all out and do his thing, he can win that world title. But I also don't underestimate the world champion Gideon Buthelezi, experienced boxer. So Gideon Buthelezi can also do his best, but Sabelo, he have that thing. And Sabelo is still a small boy, so he loves to, like, Sabelo, you can see him, he's always loved to have that thing. So opportunity that he's getting now, he can grab it.
Alan, with regards to the SA title situation in Bangile, is it a mandatory or voluntary shot that's next? Do you know?
I believe it's a voluntary.
Hmm.
Do you have your eyes on anyone in particular?
You know, we've been approached by 2 or 3 guys. We have our eyes. I don't want to commit yet until we decide within the next 10 days. But we have someone in mind.
So you don't want to commit, but Bangile, who do you want to fight? If you could choose, who would you want to fight next?
Me.
Yeah.
I was looking at the top 10 that we have now, because I see some boxers are missing there. So the top 10 I have now, I would love to start with that Tongwana.
Okay. When you say start, you're gonna start. Is there like a list of guys you want to fight?
Tongwana. Yes, Tongwana, and then I come with the mandatory Okolo. So I come again. Who's next day after Okolo? Yeah, I saw that top 10. Like it's like, for me, that's why I want to stick on that SA title, because I'm looking at the top 10. I don't know where they're gonna put Kuse now, but surely they're gonna put him at least there. And then, but now on the top 10, I can go all the way straight up through.
And what was your experience like with the Teo Promotions?
Yeah, it was a very nice show. I enjoyed it. I don't wanna lie. It was nice. Like even like the treatment that they're giving us, like it was good. It was very good. Like I respect that. It was a very good. Like even the treatment, they never give us funny things and everything. Even from day one up until we left.
And obviously, I don't know how it would be, because I'm not sure about how the powers play. Were you A team or B team when you went down to the Eastern Cape?
I was the A team.
Just checking.
I thought I was the A team.
And Ellen, just quickly back to you. How are your confidence levels before the fight? Because obviously after the fight, you're the champion, everything's great. But before the fight, how are the confidence levels?
We were very confident, but cautious. And I kept on saying that you're seeing a different Bangile now, a more matured Bangile. I've seen Kusa fight before. And I knew if Bangile sticks to the game plan of confusing his opponent, making him miss, he'll win the fight. And that's what made the fight easy for him. There were comments about, ring rust, but Bangile hadn't fought since November 2019. Mm-hmm. So the confidence levels were high, but we never underestimated Kusi because he had power. That's why we didn't want to go into the trenches with him. Mm. And when Bangile and him went into the trenches, Bangile got the better of him. So he showed something else about himself as a fighter, Bangile. So the confidence levels was there from the beginning right through to the end.
All right, and Bangile, just lastly from you, we'll finish at that point. Do you have anything you want to say?
Yes. I have to thank Teo Promotions and also the manager for Kuse. He pushed for this fight, and also my manager. They pushed for this fight from January. Like they were like on this fight from January, and they were Mr. Alan Tawal was showing me that he also want what I want. He was pushing for this fight. Like I was thinking it's gonna happen earlier, and then Teo came, and then he's like, no, we can do this fight, and everything. So he was happy for that. And also the manager for Kuse, he was also helping. Like he pushed him more, and my manager pushed him more for this fight to happen. I want to thank those guys, and I also want to thank Sabelo. Sabelo, he was punching me hard for this fight, and then. But it's fine. He was helping me. But then I was telling him the other day, like, if I can fight like I did on the other sparring, like I could see whatever punch he was throwing, that's what was happening in the fight, because I could see Kuse, any punch that he wants to do. So, and then I can count on it. And then that was a good show. I want to thank you very much, guys. Everyone was supporting me. And also we both, Nietzsche, and also Mectram. So it was a good tournament for me. Like I was very supportive.